Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I'm Amrita and today we are going to do a clean beauty makeup look which is super trending right now. I'll just insert a few images over here to let you all know what that looks like. But yeah, that is something, okay, a confession, I'm not lying. I genuinely did this clean beauty makeup look every single day before it became like a thing. I did not know it's called a clean beauty look, but now when I know it, feels nice. Kind of feels very pricey to do, but I'm going to show how I do my clean beauty look and I hope you all like it, so please keep on watching. The first step in this makeup routine is foundation. I'm using a flat brush and a Studio Fix Fluid Foundation by MAC, and I'm using it under my eyes to highlight that region because I have a lot of pigmentation there. One point that I wanted to add is I would suggest you do a proper skincare routine before you start with this makeup because it's going to be really important to have your skin a natural glow from within. I'm going to also apply some foundation next to my nose area so that it's highlighted enough. Moving on, I'm also going to apply it just under my contour region so that it defines the contour nicely. I'm also going to top it on my brow bone. So with this, I've included all the high points of my face, including my forehead. This is really subjective. You should apply it wherever you find that you need it. These are the spots that I feel that I need some coverage. I'm going to blend my foundation with a small stippling brush because sometimes the flat brush leaves a few harsh lines on your face, and this really helps in blending those out. With this, my foundation is done, my base is done, and I'm going to move on to contouring. I'm using a darker shade concealer, at least 3 to 4 shades darker, and I'm applying it on my cheekbones, not underneath it, because I recently learned that if you apply it under your cheekbones, it's going to really make it look, it's going to pull your face down basically. I'm going to apply it on my jawline as well, and then whatever is left on that spatula, I'm going to contour my nose with it because I don't want my nose to be contoured in a very harsh manner because it's a really small nose and it doesn't look nice. I'm going to use a stippling brush and blend the contour in an upwards direction so that it looks lifted. It's really important that you blend the contour of your jawline and your cheekbones so that it doesn't look like separate regions. I'm just going to wipe off the excess amount that has gotten applied with my hand, and I'm going to do the same thing on both sides, and then we're going to move on to the rest. I'm sure you all must have noticed that I have some redness around the edges of my nose, and I don't prefer covering it with a foundation because it really it doesn't cover that area really well and it becomes super dry and flaky, so I avoid applying any product in that region. Now that we are done with contouring, I'm going to move on to my eyes. I'm going to use the same shade that I used for contouring on my eyelids, and I'm going to use a small stippling brush to apply the shade on my eyes. I'm also going to touch up a little bit of the contour on my cheekbones. Moving on, I'm going to use the same foundation and use it as a concealer, and I'm doing a technique that helps your face look lifted. In this, you basically need to apply the foundation on the inner corners, foundation or your concealer on the inner corners, and then the rest of it you have to take it back towards your hairline so that it gives an appearance of a lifted or like a facelift of sorts. It's called a fake facelift, and that is the kind of technique that I have done. You might see right now that there's a really harsh line that has come up, and now I'm blending that with the same fat stippling brush that I used to blend my contour. I've of course taken off the product on a cloth so that it doesn't darken that area. Now I'm going to move on to a darker shade of contour that is in the powder form, and I'm going to set the contour that I did with my concealer so that it gets intensified a little bit. Moving on to the favorite part, my blush. I'm going to use a lighter peachy shade and I'm going to apply it on my cheekbone. And it's going to be super natural. I'm not applying too much. I'm just applying an amount which will make it look natural and it will not be obvious that I'm applying a blush. The camera is not catching on to the peachy shade as much as it was in person, but I hope you understand what I'm trying to say. Then I'm going to move on to highlighting. This is a MAC highlighter. It's actually an iridescent powder. I'm going to use a small brush because like I said earlier, my skin is already glowing because of the skincare that I did earlier. I'm just going to top this highlighter on the high points of my cheekbone, just like how I'm doing with a small brush. I'm not using a highlight brush because it really gives a very intense highlight, which is not what I'm going for in this look. I'm also going to apply it on the tip of my nose and my cupid's bow. Once I'm done with that, I'm going to move on to my lashes and my brows, and I'm going to curl my lashes with this eyelash curler. Don't forget to put on some songs while you're doing this because it's super fun. Once you're done with the eyelash curling, you have two options. One is that you go for a normal mascara or you go for a clear mascara. Now for this look, I was going for a really natural look, which is why I've gone for a clear mascara, which is going to help hold the curl that I have added to my lashes. I'm going to use the same wand to set my brows. I don't personally need to fill them, but you can go ahead and do it if you need it. With this, I'm done with the look, and you can see how much of a difference it has created, at the same time keeping it super natural and not obvious that I have makeup on. And I'm done. What do you guys think? I just want to say one thing. What I can see in the mirror and what I can see in the camera are two different things. I feel like in my camera, a lot of the pink color of my blush is kind of getting muted. The highlight is also, no, the highlight is there. I've not put foundation on the whole face of mine because I don't need it. I personally feel like I don't need it. I've only applied foundation over here on my under eyes, and I have again layered it later afterwards when I wanted to highlight that area. Oh, I forgot lipstick. I'm gonna put on the Wet n Wild Give Me Mocha lipstick. This is a super nice nude color because that's exactly what a clean beauty look stands for. So yeah, wherever I had harsh lines, I've blended those as well, and I tried to do that facelift technique with my concealer, like my foundation that I used as my concealer, where I took it back till my hairline, and it kind of gives your cheeks and your face a lifted look. Fake facelift is something that it's called now, and that is what I've done in this. And let me know if you try it out. And this is not super product specific because these are my basic makeup products that I have used. If you want to know what I've used, I'll list it down in the description below, so you guys can go check it out, buy it, and ask me questions if you have any about those. I would definitely want to help, so put them down in the comment section below. Subscribe to my channel. I hope you liked it. I hope you all would want to try it, and I would love to see your looks if at all you try it. So do send me the looks that you create, and I hope you all liked it. Let me know if you have any questions about it. Let me know in the comment section below if you liked it. Click on the like button, subscribe to my channel, and see you in my next video.